In questions like these, I prefer to represent it in the form of input and output. The higher the input, higher will be the output. That is, output is in direct proportion or direct variation to the input. In this question, the input is in terms of number of men and the number of days, whereas output is in terms of length of the wall built. Okay, so in first case they have given that 15 men working for 6 days can build a wall that is 108 meters long. So how many men will be required to build a 90-meter long wall in 3 days? So I represented the data in this form. Just simple cross multiplication of the given numbers will give us the answer. So solving this, we get 15 into 6, that is 90, multiplied by this 90, that is in cross multiplication, will be multiplying this product with this number, and that will be equal to the product of these two numbers with this. So 3x multiplied by 108. Okay, so simplifying this, we get x is equal to 90 multiplied by 90 divided by 108 multiplied by 3. Just doing the cancellations, we get x is equal to 25. That is, 25 men will be required to work for 3 days to build a wall that is 90 meters long. Okay, so the required answer is 25 men. This second question is quite similar to the previous question. The only difference being the output is in terms of wheat consumed, whereas input remains the same, that is number of men and number of days. In the first case, they are given that 30 men can consume 48 kg of wheat in 4 days. So how many days will be required for 40 men to consume 240 kg of wheat? So in this case, the number of days in the second case, I have taken it as x. So again, using the cross multiplication principle, we get 30 multiplied by 4. Okay, this multiplied with this number, that is multiplied by 240, is equal to 40 multiplied by x multiplied by 48. Okay, so simplifying this, we get x is equal to 30 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 240 divided by 40 multiplied by 48. Simplifying this, that is doing all the cancellations, we get x is equal to 15 days. That means 40 men will need 15 days to consume 240 kg of wheat. This is our required answer. In this question, they are given that provisions in a garrison are enough for 750 men for 20 days. That is, the total quantity of food supplies is 750 multiplied by 20, that is 15,000 units. In this case, the unit is in terms of number of men multiplied by number of days. Okay, now this quantity of food is consumed by 750 men for the first 4 days, and after 4 days another 450 men join them, taking the total number of men to 1200, and this quantity will be sufficient for how many days is the question that they have asked. So in this case, 15,000 units will be equal to the 3,000 units that these 750 men consume in the first 4 days plus 1200 men consuming for x number of days. Okay, so simplifying this, we get 12,000 units is equal to 1200 into x, that is this 1200 men into x days. So therefore we get x is equal to 10 days. That is, after the 450 men join the initial 750 men, the food supplies remaining after the first 4 days will be enough for another 10 days.